Ghibli art videos. I'm sure you've come across them on your feed. How to paint like Studio Ghibli, Ghibli scene paintings, Ghibli-styled painting videos. I've been seeing more and more of these lately. What's up with that? There's no denying the visual appeal of a Studio Ghibli film. Each frame is carefully crafted and so full of life. A Ghibli film has a distinct personality to it, a certain flavor. So it's no surprise that people are attracted to them. And more artists are painting their own versions of Ghibli art. But I think there's more to it than that. Some of it has to do with the accessibility of the medium that these backgrounds are painted with. As far as I know, a lot of the Ghibli backgrounds are painted with gouache or watercolor. And if not, the Ghibli look is the easiest to replicate using gouache. And it makes a lot of sense. Gouache is one of the easiest mediums to work with, so it's beginner friendly. It's opaque, so you can quickly make revisions and paint overs. It dries really quickly, and if you're working at an animation studio, you don't really have time to wait around for your paint to dry. And it's water soluble, so you're not breathing in toxic fumes while 20 other artists are crammed into a tiny studio. You don't need expensive oils or tempera to paint like a Ghibli artist. But I noticed something. It's only a certain kind of Ghibli film that gets replicated. It's always the nature-filled, feel-good, comfy slice-of-life films that make it to art YouTube. I've noticed a certain aesthetic that has become quite prominent within the art YouTube scene. You already know what I'm talking about. It's the calming, chill vibes that come with most art YouTubers. There's a feeling that they're trying to convey, a feeling of familiarity, like coming home after a long day's work. And Ghibli films like Spirited Away, Totoro, and Howl's Moving Castle do that. It's already ingrained into our collective psyches. Stare hard enough at a screenshot of Totoro and you can almost hear it. We still have to address the elephant in the room: cultural capital. In other words, popularity. I'll explain in a minute. Look, it's no accident that most of the Ghibli painting videos are of Spirited Away. How often do you come across a video where it's fan art of Nausicaa or Pokoroso? There are lots of weebs on YouTube, and Ghibli films are a good way to weeb out without going full weeb. And I'm willing to bet most of you clicked on this video just because you saw the word Ghibli in the title. Objectified cultural capital refers to a work of art that can be exchanged for money. See, the Mona Lisa isn't an expensive painting because the paint and the canvas it's painted on are made of expensive materials. Its value is based on its historical significance, the stories and mythology surrounding the artwork. Her smile, which has been talked about for centuries, the fact that it was stolen and propelled into the media limelight at her return, that is the true value of the Mona Lisa. Cultural capital. In much the same way, Ghibli films have this cultural capital. The stories and mythology of Spirited Away, the feeling of wonder and fascination we all felt seeing the cat bus ride for the first time. That too has greater value than the sum of its parts. And we as YouTube artists, knowingly or not, are trying to tap into that cultural capital. By association, you are also feeling those feelings when you're watching our videos, so that whenever you're watching us paint a screenshot of Kiki's Delivery Service or Howl's Moving Castle, you're not just seeing a pretty picture, but also, if you stare hard enough, you can almost hear it.